Now we are going to learn Unit 3.3. Are you free tonight? First of all, I want to state, take note of new words, new expressions, new grammar structure in order to understand the whole unit. Let's start with task 1A, time expressions. I know you know some time expressions from Speak Out Starter. So, match the time expressions 1 to 5 with an examples from A to E. Every day, once a week, once a month, twice a year, 3 times a day. Take time to match these time expressions with the variants. Get ready. Okay, the correct answers. Every day correlates with the variant C. Every day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, etc. Once a week, variant A, on Fridays. Once a month, variant E, on the first Saturday of every month. Twice a year, variant B, in June and December. 3 times a day, variant D, at 8 a.m., 1 p.m., and 6 p.m. The next task, exercise B, is a discussion. So, using time expressions used above, you should answer these questions. How often do you do these activities with your friends? Like this, how do you do? Do you go to the club, restaurant, or cafe? How do you go to the cinema or a concert? How often do you chat about work or school? Your answer can be like this. I go to a club or restaurant, maybe on Fridays. I go to the cinema or concert. I go to a cafe, maybe on the first Saturday of every month. I chat about work, school, every day. Yes, that's true, because we chat about schedule, lessons, etc. You see from the example, I go to a cafe with my friends twice a week. Alice and I chat about work every day. We have a listening task, so you are going to listen to a phone call between Ron and Jack. Then we'll have a task to define which sentences are true and false. And this is a very easy task, so you need to understand the overall meaning of listening. Get ready.
Unit 3, Recording 5.
Hello?
Hi, Jack, it's Ron.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Fine, thanks, and you?
Okay.
Well, I'm at my new office. You know, I've got a new job. The work's quite interesting, and the people are very friendly. Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
And the work isn't too difficult. Hello, are you there?
Yes.
Oh. And, well, I haven't got my own office, and one of the people in my office is really unfriendly. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Well, anyway, are you free tonight?
Yeah, I think I am. What do you want to do?
How about going to the cinema? I'd like to see the new Will Smith film.
Will Smith? Wait, I'm busy. Sorry.
Oh, okay, well, maybe next time?
Yeah, see ya.
Okay. Let's make the sentences true or false. The first example, the Ron doesn't like his new job. That's false, of course. Ron likes his new job. The second, Ron likes all the people in his office. That's false. Because, yes, Ron likes his new job, but not all the people in his office. Third sentence, Ron wants to meet Jack tonight. Yes, that's true. They agreed to meet. This is false. Because Ron suggested, but Jack didn't agree. He said, I am busy. Is Jack a good listener? Why or why not? Of course Jack is not a good listener, because he didn't pay attention to his friend intonation, and he didn't show his interest, and he didn't use some phrases in order to continue the dialogue. We have a dialogue from previous listening. It is extract. Okay, I'm going to read the dialogue and pay attention to intonation, and you should define 3 phrases that show interest. Okay, how is your new job? Good. The work is quite interesting and the people are quite friendly. Ah, and the work isn't too difficult. That's great. It is not perfect. I haven't got my own office, and one of the people in my room is really unfriendly. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, I want to highlight 3 phrases. Good. That's great. That's a shame. Both of them denote interest. But that's great is a positive phrase. That's a shame, negative phrase. And good is a neutral. And we have some new words. Please take notes of them. Interesting, shame. It is not something good. Terrible equals to awful. Great, fantastic, awful. We say they are maybe synonyms: terrible and awful, fantastic, wonderful. That synonyms of great. We have 2 divisions here: positive and negative. Interesting, positive. A shame, negative. Terrible, negative. Great, positive. Awful, negative. Fantastic, positive. And wonderful, positive. When you are in dialogue, pay attention to intonation, rising and falling tone. So that's interesting. It's a falling tone. That's a shame, falling a rising tone. That's a shame. And in this dialogue, you should listen to and repeat. Get ready.
Unit 3, Recording 7.
That's interesting. That's a shame. That's terrible. That's great. That's awful. That's fantastic. That's wonderful.
Okay, in your dialogue, in your daily conversations, don't forget to use these phrases. And listening 3.8. Listen to sentences, reply with a positive or negative phrases. And do not forget, pay attention to intonation.
Unit 3, Recording 8. 1. I've got a new job.
That's fantastic.
2.
I haven't got any money.
3.
I've got a new boyfriend,
4.
but he's not a very nice person.
5. Oh, look, rain. 6.
My English teacher is great.
You see, right intonation is essential as sentence itself.